We are your best friend, we are your neighbor, we are your dog walker, we are your emergency responder. We show up, we give advice, education is a big part of our job. Big part of what we do is make people feel safe. So our job relays between safety for the animal and safety for the public, and it's this beautiful balancing act constantly that we play on making sure that animals are taken care of, but the public is as well. We investigate cruelty and abandonment charges. We actively investigate wildlife. I mean, I'm trained in emergency triage on wildlife, on top of first aid for your individual pet, on top of, chemical capture, all the things that go into an animal control officer that, 30 years ago a dog catcher didn't have.
First, I started at the shelter working in the kennels for about a year, and I got to see what animal control does from the inside here working at the shelter. Bringing in all these animals that came from different stories and things like that. And so I studied political science and animal science in school, and so when the position opened up, I just jumped on it. I knew it was what I wanted to do. And we find a lot of stray dogs that don't always make it home, and bringing them into the shelter and helping them find a new home is just always really rewarding. We work a lot with wildlife and domestic animals, and even if someone has exotic animals, it's something that we need to be educated on. We benefit the community because we're there when people are in crisis mode, whether it's a raccoon that just fell through someone's skylight, or they lost their dog, or maybe their dog was hit by a car, or they found baby squirrels and they don't know what to do with it. We're there to help. We help educate, we help try to find solutions for the problem. We are on 24 hours a day, 365 days a year for emergencies.
To become an animal control officer back right after college, 1998, I actually lived next door to the animal shelter, and I decided that I was going to start volunteering, which I did, and then I started working part-time, and then I picked up a full-time job in animal care, and then I went over to animal control and did that for about a year.
I grew up in a farm-type environment, and then actually worked in Peace Corps with small animal husbandry and gardening, and then came back and wanted to keep working kind of on my feet with my hands with animals, and took a veterinary technician job, and then kind of just drifted into animal welfare, and that stuck because there's a public service component to it, which I really like.